everybody, we're live. Welcome to Wilbranch High Senior Year. My name is Tina, and I am the keeper, and these are my players. Hello, players.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Happy Halloween.
Oh, what now?
What? Oh, yeah, no, it's just a normal day. I'm sorry. Hi, everybody. I don't know anymore. Stop questioning me.
It's an interesting weekend.
It's a very interesting
It's a Friday for us. This is how we truly are.
Yes.
It's a very interesting weekend for us, and we'll get into that in just a little bit. But of course, hi everybody, welcome to session 51. I'm super excited to continue this awesome time at the Sealy Circus. And some chaos is going to definitely happen, especially with some donations. But we'll talk about that in a second, because of course, this is also our charity stream weekend. Beginning of the charity stream weekend. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I don't know how to introduce things.
What's the charity stream weekend?
Oh, thank you so much for asking. So we're actually going all weekend. We're going to be raising money for the Trevor Project, a foundation that we all really, really love and respect and thank that it exists, especially right now in these horrible times for the LGBTQIA community. So we always want to thank the Trevor Project for their hard work they do, not only just for their hotline, but also the resources they give to teachers and psychologists and other people who work with children. So for that, we like to give at least once per year to the Trevor Project. If more, I love to. So hopefully we'll have some more charity streams. They kind of went on hold for a little while, so I'm kind of thankful we get to come back to them. We'll probably have another one in near Christmas time. I don't know yet. I'll think about it. But for now, this weekend we'll be doing a bunch of our usual streams, but we'll be having our charity in the background. So if you would like to donate, you can use ! Tiltify to get the link to our charity stream. It'll also kind of pop up in the chat every so often. And every donation will also have me roll the Dice of Destiny for our players, so that could help or hurt the players. We already rolled the Dice of Destiny once, and oh boy, am I excited for that consequence to happen. But for now, let's go ahead and do I'm going to do introductions first, so then I can do all of my announcements in one solid go. So I'm going to start with myself. My name is Hina, and I am the DM, and I have been the keeper/DM for 3 years now. I've lost track, but I'm hopelessly addicted to tabletop, and I'm very thankful I get to share it with all of my friends and all of you. Moving down to my box of friends, we're going to start with Akiyue.
Hello. Is this because I start with an A?
I don't know.
Hello, everybody. I am an Akiyue. I stream over at twitch.tv/Akiyue, though right now I am taking a break for the month because things. I play Lorelai over here at Hina's channel, but if you want to see me play MMOs or RPGs, you can just go over at twitch.tv/Akiyue, or you can just find my schedule over at twitter.com/Akiyue.
All right, continuing around my square of friends, next we have Sammy.
Hey everyone, I'm Sammy. I go by Sammy Bear on soon to be Caffeine. I keep saying that. I'm getting things set up little by little, and hopefully very, very soon I'll be starting on caffeine.tv. And also Arcane Venom on Twitter and on Hit Record. If you want to check out my music, my writing bits, and little nuggets of voice acting stuff that I do, go to hitrecord.org/users/Arcane Venom, all one word. And I play Ash.
Continuing around my square of friends, next we go to Susie.
Hi, hello, my name is Susie. You can find me here spending my weekends playing tabletop with lovely folk, or you can also find me on my own Twitch. I forgot words because I'm freaking out just a little bit. But you can find me on my own Twitch, where I mainly do V streaming with my little VTuber. You could also find me on Twitter, and that's it. I play Annabelle.
Can I add, by the way, I love that I made a circus campaign and I did my best to keep clowns completely out of the process, and then your costume to
Exposure therapy is
exposure therapy is a thing. Yes, that's true. So I just found that so funny.
I decided on my own accord and go, you're gonna be a fucking clown. And I'm like, yeah, I am a clown.
Look at you being brave and facing your fear.
You don't know how hot my face is under all this makeup is the issue. That's how, like, my heart is right now.
And last but certainly not least, we have Dan.
Hold on, that mic work? Okay.
Yeah.
Hi guys, I'm your lovely panda friend Dan. If you're watching the video, you'll understand why I'm saying that.
Padanda!
Yes, I am Padanda. I am also believe it or not, I'm also the lead editor and producer for NGP Productions. Don't let the costume fool you. But you guys have made Wilbranch High Senior Year our most popular show of all time. We're about to hit 3,000 downloads. And let's see, I also do streaming. You can find me at twitch.tv/DanyanSenpai. There's going to be a rebranding happening soon, so look forward to that. And I play Iggy.
All right. And let's go ahead and talk about our announcements a little bit more in depth. So, first order of business, I want to tell you about the Knights of the Bantam, a socialist collective of tabletop role-playing game enthusiasts. They're committed to making tabletop gaming more accessible for everyone, especially Black, Indigenous, and people of color, LGBTQIA+, neurodivergent, and disabled folks. Come join their wonderful Discord community, follow them on Twitch at Knights of the Bantam, listen to their podcast, and follow at Bantam Knights on Twitter to keep up with all of their exciting projects. We would also like to invite you to the Domains Discord. Our Discord is a lovely grab bag of everything, mainly with tabletop and creativity, but we'd also talk about video games, and I'm talking about a few more new things, like my own tabletop that I'm working on. So, that's always fun. If you want to join, you should just use the command !Discord, which will give you a link. You click on that link, you go get a role, and you're good to go. Come interact with us. We're all in there, so we'd love to say hi and, get to know you better. And also, we'd love to hear how you feel about the show, and if you have any things that you want to see in it, that's a good way to do it too. And then, just because it's not September anymore doesn't mean I'm not going to keep advertising that there are other ways to support us rather than Twitch, because, Twitch. So, if you would like to support me and help get new supplements for the games, including this game right here, Wilbranch High, you can go to my Ko-fi, which is ko-fi.com/GMHina, where you can join my tiered memberships now. There's a tier 3, a tier 5, and a tier 10, and the tier 5 actually gives you more benefits than actually subscribing through Twitch. So it's a really good deal, and you also get to learn a lot of new behind-the-scene things, and then I get more of your support. So it's really a good benefit for everyone all around. So if you want to go check that out, you can also, if you're in the chat, use !Ko-fi to go to my Ko-fi page and look into that some more. Let's talk about what happened last time. Dan, would you mind talking about what happened last time?
I'd love to. So, last week on Wilbranch High Senior Year, the scavenger hunt for Oberon's keys continued, where we helped Tinker, Tinker's machine was a little bit interfered with thanks to the ringmaster. We had to distract Twilight to get... I'm suddenly blanking on her name right now.
Leona.
Attention to help with that. Where we managed, after that happened, we had a little game of riddles where all of us happened to solve the riddles, some a little bit more luckier than others. And the next key happened to be within the Mermaid's Cove, where the Queen and the Mermaids had the key. So, the gang had to go underwater at the lake, and had to do some deduction work to figure out the underwater breathing potion. I also had to get past the Queen's guard dog, which in this case was a metaphor for a giant snake. It wasn't fun. But we got past, the gang got past that. We got to the Mermaid Queen, where she basically held the key for memories. So the gang all decided to give up some precious memories, but something didn't feel right. It felt wrong, and that's when it turned out, Oberon didn't agree to that. That was not part of Oberon's game. So immediately, Lorelei called Oberon. Oberon intervened, took care of the Mermaid Queen, let's just say that, and returned at least 2 of the 3 memories to the gang. Ash is still reluctant to take that memory back. And while talking to Oberon, we found out that Archer is basically in a bit of danger, but Oberon offered to help with that in exchange for the gang continuing with the game. So that's kind of much where we left off, unless I missed something else.
Nope, that's about right. You all were transported back out of the lake because, of course, you all said that you didn't want to be there any longer than you had to be, so he snapped his fingers and you all came back. He did share also that there was a story about Titania and her anger that had to do with Wilbranch, but he said that you would have some time to be able to discuss that. And as far as Ash's deal goes, also Oberon did say that if A would like, he could buy the memory from him, and in exchange for something that could help him become himself, or give himself his own free will of sorts. So there was that as well. Does anybody have anything they want to add in, or any questions? Okay.
Dan was life bait.
Dan was life bait. That is correct. Well, Iggy was life bait, not Dan. But you know, we knew what you meant.
Not sorry for that.
Sorry, not sorry. All right. So once again, if you would like to join the giveaway, just make sure you use !tickets, and that will give you a ticket. So, or I think it's just one ticket. !ticket. Sorry, I'm new with this one. All right, and with that, let's go ahead and dive into the session tonight. So, Annabelle, you kind of separated from the rest of the group to go check on Archer, because of course, as time continued to pass, it didn't feel right that, you know, you couldn't get him down any faster, or that you can't help him at all. And as you approach the tree, it's kind of like the time is a little bit rewound. So you all are still currently in the lake, but the sea serpent hasn't happened just yet. So Annabelle, as you approach the large tree, you can see it's a lot more calmer in this area. The dryad, I said tree, and that's a totally different fae. The dryad, who is just kind of looking over the tree, is just looking up at Archer, who is still attached through moving branches and vines around Archer. And she's just kind of watching quietly, kind of thinking what to do as you approach.
I kind of quietly stand, not next to her, like directly, but like maybe about a foot away, and look up as well.
Archer definitely doesn't appear to be in any pain per se. If you didn't know any better, it looks like Archer's just sleeping. So it's just an odd kind of feeling just being in this area. It's almost as though, even though the circus is still in full effect, people are still playing and running, this area, even though it's just right behind the whole circus, is calm and quiet and whimsical, as magic just kind of flows throughout the area. The only semblance of any sort of this being a circus is the dryad, who is standing there wearing beautiful flowers kind of draped across the body, in kind of like this bodice looking thing, like a tightrope outfit of sorts. As she's also got flowers all throughout her hair, where you can't even see the hair almost. She's just kind of looking up, her bare feet just surrounded by flowers as where she's sitting, probably because she's been standing there for a little while now. And you hear her just kind of gently sigh a little bit. She just looks over and tries to figure out what to do.
I always like loudly clear her throat.
Can I assist you with something? You hear in a very wispy voice.
Is he all right?
The tree or the individual attached to the tree? She looks towards you.
Both.
She raises an eyebrow, not fully convinced that you're really worried about the tree. And she looks back. There's a strange energy coming from them. Both of them. It seems to be combating each other. I'm not sure what that means.
My name's Belle, and she'll put a hand out.
She looks towards you, and then she looks down towards your hand, and then she just moves and gently shakes your hand, and she nods. Ella. You have a little bit of his energy as well.
Yeah. We share the same magic.
I see. She looks up.
Well, more if he gave me some of it, and she'll kind of look back up at Archer.
It feels as though it's almost siphoning away from you in this place. Perhaps they're trying to protect you, even subconsciously.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that noticed.
She nods. As much as I hate that they are in the tree, I do not blame the individual. It doesn't appear as though that would be a chosen path. Nobody would choose to be trapped within the tree. Probably a dryad, but they are definitely not one. Your magic isn't welcome here. And she looks towards you. That doesn't mean that you are not welcome here.
Yeah. I'm new to all this magic thing.
She nods. Fey magic and your magic are quite opposites, I would say. Your magic seems to take away your free will.
It can. Yeah, to a degree, I guess.
You do things for the sake of yourself, or do you do things for the sake of others?
Or both.
Well, you can do both, and she looks towards you. I wonder where the scales lie. Which one is heavier? There's a point with your type of magic where the decision is no longer available. You simply exist for others. Fey magic is quite opposite. We exist for ourselves. But through existing for ourselves, we are able to do things for others whenever we wish, of our own free will. It's probably why that magic got them stuck in the tree. And she looks up towards Archer again.
Annabelle will kind of glance over.
I do not think the tree is hurting them. She'll move over towards the trunk of the tree and place a hand. I believe the tree wants to help.
Help?
She nods. The tree is probably sad, and she looks towards you. It is sad not being able to do things for yourself. Wouldn't you agree?
I guess it depends.
Only existing for others sounds tiring and exhausting. So perhaps the tree wanted to give him a rest. She looks up towards Archer again. Perhaps the tree knows their destiny and hopes to keep them from it. A destiny that would harm them. Trees do not have words. But that doesn't mean they don't have actions. She looks towards you slowly. Are you tired?
A little.
She looks downward a little bit and then she nods to herself. Well, I wouldn't recommend being trapped to the tree. I do have tea if you wish to calm your nerves.
If you don't mind.
She nods and she'll start to walk. This way.
I'll take one. She'll take one more look at Archer. And then she'll follow.
Annabelle, something strange crosses your eyes as you look towards Archer. You see a dark figure seemingly floating next to him, but then you blink and they're not there.
Kind of at first when she's walking away, she'll keep her head there and then look so that way she doesn't stumble upon anybody.
Mm-hmm. And she'll look towards you. Don't worry, the tree will protect them.
I hope so.
She nods. And she starts to walk again. And she'll lead you to a small hut kind of attached to a smaller tree. Not too far from the circus. Still close enough where you can see the different things happening. And as you step in, she immediately moves to go make some tea. And then she stops after she pours the cup. And then she'll look downward a little bit towards the cup. And then she'll nod again and place it towards you. Your friend should be finishing up soon. She'll take a seat.
You're that connected, huh?
The Queen of the Mermaids has perished. She'll take a drink of her tea. Her land is close to mine.
You don't... perished.
Yes. There is a difference between the Queen of the Mermaids and myself. This land exists because I exist. But I didn't want to be a ruler of it. Lord Oberon came to me and asked if he could rule it. I gave it to him, but I made him swear to me that my trees would remain safe. He agreed. When Lord Oberon went to the Queen of the Mermaids, she refused. Stated his domain was not there. They were already enemies. And she starts to take a drink of her tea.
Annabelle will kind of do the same while listening.
It probably means that she finally crossed the line. Lord Oberon is not a bad person. A little wild, but not a bad person. While Lady Titania watches over those of the mundane world, Lord Oberon watches over all of us. As long as we do no harm to others and follow his will. And his will is not so ironclad. We still do as we want for ourselves. That's why many choose to join the land of the Fae.
Must be nice.
If you would like, you can join.
I don't think I can.
It must be so tiring to do everything for everyone else. You can do things for yourself.
Well, I do.
She just smiles towards you a little bit.
We all have a part in this group. And I feel my level-headedness sometimes can be useful for them.
She nods and she'll take a drink. Still, your happiness should come first. I hope you'll find it in your heart to remember that.
I will.
She smiles a little bit and she'll nod. And then at this point, she'll finish her tea and place it down. Your friends are waiting by the big top.
Oh.
You should go join them.
Thank you for the... I will. Thank you for the tea.
She nods.
Yeah. Thank you for reassuring that Archer's okay.
She nods again.
Quietly go out of her hut.
Okay. And as you get out of the hut, you'll start seeing at the front of the big top, you see Lord Oberon floating there a little bit with the rest of the group as he just kind of nods and bows his head a little bit and then poof, vanishes. And you all see Annabelle starting to walk over.
I think it's like weekly waves. Hey.
Are you guys okay?
Iggy sides eyes at Lorelei for a bit. Never better.
What?
Are any of you guys hurt? Do you guys need anything?
Nope, just mentally.
Yeah, I think I'm okay. What about you, Laura? Fishbait, you guys okay?
Oh no.
Sorry.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm assuming you guys got the key?
You all currently have 4 keys.
Only one more to go.
Get this over with. I want answers. I just want to leave this place too.
I think we all do at this point.
Hmm.
Without strangling the Lord of this realm.
So what's the next clue so we can get on it?
So just as a refresher, on the bulbous part of the key, where you can hold on to and insert the key into the lock, you see a top hat.
So I show Annabelle the top of the key.
Uh-huh.
So, magic show?
Maybe.
Or the big boss. Not sure which.
Could be both.
Could be. I mean, is there we haven't run across like anybody who does like stage magic, have we?
Not that you've seen, no.
Okay. So it's gotta be the boss then. So, where is the boss of the circus?
And we'll kind of look up at the tent. Well, the ringmaster would usually be here if he's not running around.
Oh, hey Dan, where you been?
Ha ha ha! Had to switch mics.
Right. Well, into the tent we go then, I guess.
All right. So as you head into the big top, you can see, of course, the usual. Everyone kind of preparing for a show. Looks like a show is going to start soon. And you can see Pele speaking with Leona, as well as Gregor.
So, should we just wait for the show to start, or?
Sorry, I just...
I don't know. Should we wait for the show?
Maybe kind of hard to get him before, so maybe we should just wait.
Yeah. Maybe we can keep an eye on like where he's like coming out and going from, so then we can meet him there.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Gregor actually will notice you all and start to approach. Oh, hello. Are you here to see the show?
I think we are.
Oh, wonderful. I heard that you were in the middle of some sort of game, so...
Well, I mean, unless you don't happen to know where the ringmaster is right now, do you?
He probably would be, in his quarters getting ready.
You don't think it would be impertinent if we popped our heads in to say hi?
Is time really of the essence there?
Like everybody else?
He just shrugs.
Annabelle does the same thing.
I mean, I guess we don't want to pry and we don't want to interrupt anything. But at the same time, we've got... And I show him the key.
Oh. Roll to manipulate someone?
Oh, okay. Manipulation. No.
No, you do not.
I have no charm.
Whoa.
I have no charm.
2 ones, dude.
Yeah.
That's just unlucky.
He says, okay, I understand that was part of your game. However, interrupting the ringmaster now might not be the best course of action.
Oh, yeah, of course. I just...
Mainly because you'll probably get hit with a long-winded discussion of why being punctual is important.
So what you're saying is enjoy the show.
If you'd like, we'd be happy to have you enjoy the show. We were honestly a little worried that you wouldn't be able to.
Right. Well, where should we...
Where do we get tickets?
You're already in the circus, so you're already in, so you're fine. You just go take a seat wherever you like. It's a free show for those who are admitted into the circus lands.
Oh, okay.
He nods.
Great. Well,
enjoy the show then.
Yeah.
He nods towards you and starts to move away.
I turn towards the rest of the group. That went well.
Well, I mean, he'll be less worried about being punctual after.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I don't want to
Didn't
get
interrupt
scolded
him,
right now, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't mess up his timetable or anything, so that's good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we're going to have a seat and enjoy the circus.
Okay. So you all head towards the bleacher area and find some seats. You are the first probably in the big top as you start to see more people line in and take seats. And as everybody is talking amongst themselves, you could see now all of the many different types of fae that are here. Fairies, pixies, brownies, centaurs, even some mermaids near a pool of water actually pop up and watch. There's tons of different people. Not those kind of brownies. What the hell, man?
It's become a recurring bit now.
Brownie.
Y'all are killing me slowly but surely. Can't have any fairy types here. Dang it. All right. And eventually the lights dim and you start to see floating flames just kind of lining the walls. They're not attached to any sconces of any kind, but they're just floating in midair using magic. And eventually you see a bright light towards the center. And in the spotlight, you see the ringmaster wearing now a very colorful suit and tie with a beautiful top hat and beautiful fairy wings adorning his back. And they look towards everyone and they just take a graceful bow. And they say out loud, "Thank you to everyone who's come to enjoy our circus. We welcome all, mundane and fae alike, and we hope that you enjoy everything we have to show. And with that, let's get to it, shall we?" And then he'll point a gun towards the air, and out comes confetti. And then in the confetti, there's so much more than should have come out of the gun. It just rains down over him, and then he is gone. And you can see different acts all performing. There's a trapeze artist who is just walking the line, and actually you do see Ella as well, walking the trapeze, which is actually just a vine that's stretched across. There is no safety net either, but as she kind of falls back and everybody gasps, you can see a vine just move and grab her leg and hold her as she poses in midair, and everybody kind of cheers for her. You can see Gregor actually balancing on a ball, and playing some sort of violin, as he is just performing for everyone there. As he finishes, you can see Leona and Twilight the Shadow Beast doing different tricks, Twilight likes to just kind of transform back and forth between the small cat form and the large cat form and just do different hurdles and hoops. And then, of course, you can also see Leona finally doing their dance and transforming into different individuals to tell a story about a prince and a princess who run from home and become lost and actually join the Feylands. And then eventually you could see the circus master come forward again as he puts his arms out wide and then takes a large bow. We thank you once again, fair viewers, for enjoying our beautiful circus. Should you like, you should always come back whenever you see the lights go down, so that you can always see our beautiful show. Thank you, and have a lovely rest of your evening. And then he'll shoot the gun again, and as the confetti goes over him, instead it blows out towards the rest of you and kind of swoops up and then kind of falls down. And everybody just starts cheering as he bows. And then everybody begins to leave.
Yeah, Annabelle's the same way, like...
Alright.
And got some confetti in my mouth.
Doesn't taste. It tastes like cotton candy.
The hell?
Magic. All right, and as more people are leaving, you can see that the circus performers are just kind of hanging out and still talking amongst themselves. And you can see the ringleader is standing with Pele now and speaking with them.
All right, well, I guess this is the time now, right?
Better now than later, I guess.
Yeah.
So I get up and head over to the ringmaster.
Oh, you're still here. Oh, excellent. Oh, it's good. I'm glad I didn't miss you. How did you enjoy the show? Oh, I didn't even think you were going to enjoy the show. I was just so excited that you were able to actually attend.
The show was fantastic.
Oh, well, thank you. Oh, well, hopefully, if you'd love to join, we can have you in our next show, maybe. But of course, I understand if you don't want to. I don't never want to make it feel like you're against your will or anything. But of course, everyone is always invited to join the Sealy Circus. Yes.
No, I appreciate the offer. But there's of course the other piece of business that we're here about.
Whatever do you mean?
The key.
Oh, the game. Yes, of course. So, what about it?
I showed him the top of it, the top hat. We were thinking this had something to do with you. We're not sure.
That is definitely my top hat on the picture. Yes. So,
Would you mind terribly if we borrowed your hat for a second?
My hat?
Yeah.
I
mean, if the hat's on top of the key, then maybe there's something to it.
I believe I would feel it if the key was in my hat.
This is Oberon.
That is very true. And he'll remove his hat and he'll touch the top of his head. I don't feel a key.
What about inside the hat itself?
He'll pull his hand in.
Test.
I don't see any key.
Oh.
Well, the hat's on the key for a reason, so...
Maybe we have to perform a magic show with it?
I mean, I wouldn't pull out the mask. It'd probably come up with a random show.
Let's... I'm up for any ideas.
I'd rather not put my hat in harm's way, though, and he'll hold it a little closer to himself.
That's not what we meant.
Oh.
You're gonna pull another rabbit out of the hat.
I can pull
Pele's right
rabbits, and he'll turn the hat over, and you'll see him pull out a rabbit.
That's impressive.
And then he'll hold out the rabbit towards you.
I just hold the rabbit like...
Lorelei.
It's so cute.
Would you like another one? And then he'll pull out another rabbit.
Oh, that one's polka dotted.
And he'll hold it out towards you.
Oh.
Would you like another one? And he'll pull out another one. I could go on for ages. This is so fun.
Oh no, Lorelai, I thought you love chasing rabbits.
Chase you in a second.
What?
And then he'll just snap and the rabbits will disappear.
Oh. Funny feet.
Okay.
Hey, you can pull rabbits out of your hat.
Well, I already reached into my hat and I didn't find any key.
What if you tried the same trick with the rabbits, but thinking about a key instead?
Wait, so what? I don't get it.
I can try. And then he'll smile towards you, A. And
I
then
don't know how this all works.
he'll put his hand in and he'll go, out pops a key, and then he'll pull out a rabbit. Oh. Another rabbit? And he'll hold it out towards you.
Maybe one of us
rabbit.
should try putting maybe pulling our hand in the hat.
And he'll hold the hat close to himself as if that was the biggest insult you could have ever told him. No one can use my hat. It's my hat.
Please?
What? You think I'd just let you put your hand in my hat with a please? Haven't you ever heard of consent?
Fair enough. I'm sorry, Mr. Big Boss, but we're just kind of low on ideas here.
Well, maybe the key opens something? Like there's a keyhole?
In the hat?
I'll look over his hat.
Maybe.
I've never seen a keyhole in my hat before.
Just a thought.
I mean, I don't think we have to drop the key into the hat. Also, without his consent.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. I'm at a loss here.
Any ideas, Mr. Whiskers?
You see the
Where'd you
rabbit's nose just twitch a little bit.
No, Mr. Whiskers doesn't have any ideas either.
Well, if he doesn't have any ideas, then we're screwed.
Perhaps it's not so much, I have the key, more than something about me grants you the key. Oh, wait. One moment, and he'll move, and he'll start to go over towards Play. Play! You got that message for me from Lord Oberon, yes? And Pelea just looks. I could have sworn I already gave it to you, but let me check my bag. And he'll move and he'll stop. He'll pull out a small box. And he'll hold it out towards the ringmaster. Why, thanks. And he'll take it. He'll walk over towards you again. I forgot. Lord Oberon did say that he had something special for the game that had to do with me. But there is a little bit of a drawback. I do have to give you one final test before I can give you this box.
As long as it's not running away from a giant water snake, we're
Oh,
fine.
no. It's just a simple question that
Oh,
you have
thank
to
God.
answer.
All of us?
I mean, all of you can answer, yes.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, sure.
The question is really, honestly, quite simple. But also a little complicated at the same time. So do bear with me, as I cannot give you any hints or guidance in this question. Yes?
Yes?
He nods. And if you answer my question correct, and you can have as many guesses as you'd like, but once you answer my question correctly, I will grant you your key, your final key. And the question is, what is my true name?
Well, what is your true name?
I can't just tell you. I told you already I can't give you any hints or guidance.
Oh, boy.
But he can. I point at Gregor.
He looks at Gregor. Gregor, do you know my true name? And Gregor looks, no, we all just call you Big Boss.
Oberon.
He just
Nope.
stops, and he looks towards you slowly. How on earth did you guess it so fast?
What?
What?
You're marvelous. And then he'll snap, and you'll see him turn into Oberon. How on earth did you know?
How did you... What?
Is it because of that
How,
Is
Lore?
it the play?
Not only do I
No,
now
no, I gotta know. Hang
Yeah,
on.
yeah. Lore, explain
She's gonna
yourself.
say. She's gonna say.
Oberon's just clapping his hands and bouncing around. This is so much fun. Oh my goodness gracious.
Honestly, it was a dead giveaway at the beginning of this all. Out of
For you,
character.
maybe.
Yeah,
I
for
wasn't. You're the only one who apparently thought that. Clearly.
The rest of the circus folk, by the way, are all stunned.
you. Yeah.
Well then.
Because we never saw him and Oberon in the same room at the same time.
Oh.
Every time the Oberon showed
I mean,
up,
don't
the
kid me.
ringmaster was like, "Oh, I gotta go do something, or go get dressed." Or, oh, fuck me.
Honestly, no, don't
Jeez.
get me wrong. I could do both. And he'll snap and you'll see the ringmaster standing next to him and they'll both bow. But honestly, this was more fun.
I thought it was like, Laura, I thought it's like you smelled him or something.
I have
Oh,
a
that
wonderful
could've been
I have a wonderful
valid too,
aroma,
yeah.
to be honest, but your friend wouldn't know my scent.
True.
Oh, okay. Well, damn, Lore.
Good job, Lore.
Well done! Well
Fucking
done!
brilliant.
You have completed my game. But remember, you promised to play another one with me. And he'll just dance a little bit.
Oh yeah, Iggy turns to Annabelle like, yeah, we kind of did.
But first,
What's that one?
of course, I don't want to just jump into game. You need a break, of course, and you need to be rewarded well for the game that you won, because you won! Congratulations! And he'll just start clapping, and you'll see the rest of the circus folk go. It's like, what the fuck is happening? As they're all like looking amongst themselves and like clapping.
Oh, the circus.
Are
Even
they-
the circus had no idea.
Nope.
Okay.
Apparently, he surprised everybody.
That's why I was surprised. No one ever knew that. Normally, when I ask other mundanes if they can find my true name, they say no.
Anyway, you mentioned a reward for the game?
Yes, of course. And he'll smile. If I may take your keys.
Oh, right. Me hand over the keys.
And he'll take all 4 keys, and then he'll slap his hands together. And then, as he opens his hand, you'll see a golden key. This is the door out of the Feywilds. And he'll hold it out towards you.
So that's it, huh?
If you would like to leave, yes, that's fine. But remember what we discussed prior.
Iggy turns to the rest of them like, you guys know we're not done here yet, right?
Obviously.
We still got... Iggy turns to the tree.
Yes, your friend.
You can't leave without him.
I could get him down. But there is the sake of the other issue that we discussed prior, which I am sure you haven't had the chance to tell your friend over here. And he'll smile towards Annabelle. So if you'd like, we could go discuss someone more private.
Maybe that's a good idea.
Very good. And he'll smile towards everyone. I shall return in moments time. And I'm so glad you are all surprised. Oh, this was so much fun. And then they'll just kind of bow, like, confusedly towards Oberon, and he'll just smile. Ah, my lovely servants. All right. And then he'll snap, and you'll all just kind of teleport into this kind of clearing area where that you feel like you recognize this area as a place like Titania has, but it feels a little bit different. Unlike Titania's, which is filled with different flora and running rivers, this does have that, but it's also covered in like baubles and gizmos and gadgets that he seems to have collected from mundanes. He has
Gizmos and gadgets aplenty?
he has so many different collections of different things.
Who's it and what's its galore?
You're gonna get me in
Shut
trouble
up,
with
Iggy.
Disney.
I'm not singing it, I'm just saying the words.
Shut up, Nikki.
They could copyright everything, man. They
Yeah,
could
you
do
can't.
that.
Don't trust Disney one second.
They could trademark that phrasing.
Hey, look, I found a doohickey.
Oh.
It's a dingle hopper.
No. He just kind of smiles towards you all as he takes a seat by a large tree. Welcome to my area. No one else can enter except for me. You're probably the first mundanes that actually have existed in this area, so consider yourselves very blessed.
What's all this stuff do?
Don't touch any of it.
He pulls his finger back.
It's mine. He smells.
I think Ash also pulls his hand away from something he was about to touch.
Those are different little bubbles I've collected from the mundane world every time I visit. Also, my father was like to bring me stuff.
Oh. Okay.
This one here. And he'll smile as he moves towards one of the piles, and he pulls out this really odd-looking mirror. It looks like it was probably from some sort of like rest stop, like for a tourist stop. And it has like the name of this place, but it's scratched off in a weird way, so you can't even see it. And he says, "This one was given to me by one of my most prized followers. His name is Spud."
Sorry. Dang it. Wink. Cool.
Yeah. And he'll just kind of toss it like haphazardly back into the pile. And he'll start walking. Anywho. So, shall we discuss what we discussed a little prior?
Yeah, now that we're all here.
He smiles and he nods.
Annabelle, I think you need to hear this.
He looks towards you. You have never really been able to enter into a Fey area before. Well, you have, but that was prior to taking on as much magic as you did from that archer, yes?
He'll just nod.
There's a reason for that. And it's not just because our magics conflict. That is a big thing. Your magic not only is for other people, but it also has to do with your free will.
Mm-hmm.
Fey magic exists because of free will. That is why everyone in the Feywilds are so free-spirited. Even Lady Titania, though she is more lawful of sorts, she also is still free-spirited. She does things for the sake of herself. Your friend that is currently trapped to the tree, he will die. He is slowly losing his free will. He is losing his ability to be mundane. However, he is moving the opposite direction of the Fae. Soon he will only exist for others and never for themselves.
Iggy puts a hand on Annabelle's shoulder.
Is there anything... There has to be something.
I believe that the tree has taken on young Archer to protect him. As I said, this magic in this area all has to do with free will. And so, the course of action I can think of right now is to leave him attached to said tree and let him rest until we can get him back his own free will. But to do that, he would have to give up that magic of his. And it sounds as though that's not an option.
Yeah.
But we asked about if there's a way to maybe, what's the word? Merge the magic.
You did.
To make something new.
And that is possible. But I've never tried it before. And I don't know how effective it would be.
But isn't it worth finding out?
Depends on all of you, doesn't it? He smells. The problem here with young Archer is he has no free will of his own any longer. That or it's very minuscule. We need to consider the fact that young Archer, whenever he makes any decision, it will impact the entire world. You all have seen it. In fact, you all were enraged by it not too long ago. And he'll wave his hands, and you'll see a memory of Archer removing himself from the school and you all reacting kind of negatively towards it. And then Archer kind of holding their head and it being alone. Young Archer knows that he is losing his ability to make decisions on his own. He is slowly descending down a path that he will not come back from. He is losing his mortality.
We can't let that happen.
Tell me, do you all feel bad? He smiles as he leans forward on his hands.
Yeah. Of course I do.
He smiles. You all fully understand the gravity of his position, though. He is not the most powerful being in your world. He is the weakest being in your world. One that must exist for everyone else. That is the severity of his curse. That has been labeled as a gift. It is probably why your magic is siphoning away slightly. And he looks towards you, Annabelle. He wants to save you from it. But it might not be intentional. Could simply be the last of his mortality trying to protect you, without his own realization. So, the offer stands. If you would like, I can try. But we can no longer say it's up to him. Unfortunately, right now, they don't have that option. Because I assume that once they come down from that tree, the proof will be there that they have lost their mortality. And they won't be able to make a single decision for themselves ever again. As I said, I didn't plan to bring them here. But apparently this is where he needed to be. And I hope you all don't see me as some sort of villain. It is just simply as it is. And I find no joy in telling you the truth as it is. As you know, I would much more prefer a fun moment and some free, jolly good fun. But this is not what this is right now.
These sorts of things incur a cost.
Of course. We can't give without a cost.
So?
If we give without a cost, we would be exactly like your friend. The cost? Well, I honestly have no idea. I've never made anything like this before.
He turns to the group. I don't know about you guys, but I'm willing to pay whatever it takes. What about you?
If it saves Archer, of course.
If it gives Archer his free will back, yeah. He deserves that, at the very least. We can't let what happened in the past to Miss Elizabeth repeat. We need to be the change that needs to be.
But it's ultimately only up to one person. Well, actually in this case, another. Annabelle, it's your call.
Incorrect. He kind of glares a little bit. You see his whole expression change. And he glares down towards you a little bit. How dare you, in my presence, push a decision on one individual? That is quite disgusting to do in my presence. You all are friends, are you not?
It would be arguable that Annabelle and Archer are much, much more attached than we are.
Attachments are not of importance in decision-making. No matter how you are attached to this young Archer, you are attached just as well. Your decision just has as much impact as her decision. Do not force anything upon someone else, just because you fear making the decision yourself.
All right.
So again, group vote. I'm willing to pay the cost. What about you guys?
I definitely am.
Lore?
Yes.
All right, Bill. We need to hear it.
Yeah.
I knew you all would come to a unanimous agreement. He nods. Right. Then I can start looking into the process. Perhaps Tinker might be able to create something that can offer them to make decisions of their own, based on their own free will. Really, that's the only way to return his mortality. Giving him the power again to do things for themselves. As of right now, there are two conflicts in the way. One that you all will need to assist with, and one that we can assist with. The thing that we can assist with happens to be the mechanic side of things. His magic, of course, exists for the sake of helping others. But if we can create a device of some kind that allows his magic to be used for himself, then he can do so without fear. The other side is all of you. You all need to convince them that they should be able to exist for themselves, even just slightly. But it won't be an easy task.
No, it won't be, but we'll do it.
Very good. Then I hope that you'll stay in the Feywild just a little while longer, as I try and figure out how we can make this device for them. Yes? And then I will let you know what the fee will be. Sound like a plan?
Sounds like a plan.
He nods. I understand that I may seem like a villain of some kind, especially since I brought you here against your own free will. But,
Okay, you really gotta stop with that.
but
I don't think you're a villain. I think you're really rude, but you're not a villain.
rudeness depends on where you're from, I suppose.
Well, I didn't consent to it, so...
Hence why I called myself a villain.
Again, just rude.
No, those that don't do things with consent are definitely villains.
Alright.
But to be honest, while Lady Titania might be angry with me, I believe she wanted this as well.
What makes you say that?
He just smiles. I believe it's time I told you all a story. What do you say? Shall I tell you a tale of me and Titania?
Iggy just takes a seat, sits down on the floor.
And as
Story
he,
time.
as he smiles and he puts out his arms and kind of makes strange shadows appear underneath him, then let us begin our tale. And with that, we're going to take our break. So we will be back in about 10 minutes. Go get a drink, go get a snack, whatever you need.